Hey YouTube, it's Matches 860. Smoking the Duca Carlo today with some Haunted Bookshop, which has gone out, of course. Starting my series on my work history. Back in 1971. Typical 15-year-old. I was at that stage where I was getting bored, wanted to have a job. A friend and I went out one day applying for jobs. Now, I always thought you just walked into a place, said you wanted a job, they gave you an application and hired you. I soon found out it didn't work that way. Got pretty discouraged, and it was spring break in high school, 1971. My mom had been working in a nursing home about 10 minutes from the house. She came home one day, said they were looking for a couple of kids to do spring cleaning of the patient rooms. I could work the whole week of school vacation, earn a little money. Sounded pretty good. So this building was one story, had about 20 patient rooms, very small bedrooms, either 2 or 4 to a room. All vinyl tiled, kind of drab colors for the wall paint. But anyway, it was a job, and I probably should sort of take a break and give you an idea on where the whole nursing home business came from and where it was at that point. Prior to World War II, if you've ever watched The Waltons, you had families that were made up of the grandparents, a set of parents, kids and their wives, more kids. Everybody lived under one roof. That's how you took care of your entire family. After World War II, into the 1950s, society changed, everybody got real busy. By the 1960s, the government realized that something had to be done as far as taking care of senior citizens. A whole slew of laws were passed. Medicare was adopted, and was the birth of nursing homes. It's about mid-60s. Now the problem was entrepreneurs were seeing the opportunity here, and they were building these 60-bed facilities. But because the concept was so new, it took several years for regulations to catch up with what was going on. So all these initial facilities were obsolete the second they were built. Such was the case with this particular building. And anyway, so for that week that I was working there, really just got a taste for the environment, which is an eye-opener when you're 15 years old. But anyway, at the end of the week, they told me they had an opening for somebody after school and weekends, just to do light maintenance and cleaning work. Figured, what the heck? I got nothing else, so I might as well do it. And I ended up staying there through high school. And didn't learn a heck of a lot about anything new other than the environment and certainly working with other people and managing money. I opened a checking account, savings account, and also learned the whole thing of discipline, getting yourself to the job on time. And of course, I do have that story, Dizzy Days, where I showed up to work a little under the weather. But as far as the job went, it wasn't very educational, but it was a job, and it got me my first car, which is, quite an achievement. Every teenager's dream back then. So, as I say, I worked there through graduation, and the next video that I make, I moved to a different facility, which was state-of-the-art, totally different, and I really consider it the beginning of my 40 years in this business. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Thanks an awful lot for joining me. Take care.